What is going on, guys? I'm B. Welcome to another story time. If you guys don't know what story time is, it's just a little series where I tell you guys a little story about what happened and something I think is funny or something that's just really sick. Now, here's that sniper gameplay I promised you guys in the previous commentaries, previous two commentaries. Now, I start off pretty sick. Look at this 1, 2, split 3, 4, and then I think there's a 5th somewhere around here. No, never mind, I was lying. Okay, wait, I think it comes somewhere like right there. Never mind, I failed. I thought I got that 5th guy. Well, anyways, guys, I got a little special kind of story time for you guys. I've never done this, something like this. Nothing like this has ever happened. It was pretty funny in my opinion. So we're at school and they're showing us some movies. These movies were hilarious. The first one I'm gonna talk about happened during my 3rd period class. It was English. So this was a movie where it's just like some old, it was an old play, I guess, and it's just like a movie version of the play for like school versions or whatever, something like that, where they're, you know, like how school movies are, where they're not allowed to show anything they're not allowed to show the good stuff. I'm just gonna say like that. They're not allowed to show the good stuff. So it was pretty funny because there was one scene where this woman is just going insane. She's like she's like mentally retarded, and I'm not gonna say like retarded doesn't mean stupid, guys, so don't be talking shit like, oh, you said they're stupid. Retarded just means slow. So she was just going crazy, let's just say that. This bitch was going crazy. She was just in her own world. She thought she was like the queen, and like not like thinking she was the shit. Like, she thought she was like the queen of an actual place, and she thought some rich guy was gonna come pick her up and I guess sweep her off her feet, and it never happened. And so his brother-in-law hated her ever since she moved in because she had an affair with a student. And that's one part that was pretty funny, is like, okay, you know, we're in school, thanks for putting that in our heads, you know. So these guys, he actually hates her, and he almost like talks smack about her almost 24/7. Every time they're together, something goes wrong, he hurts her feelings, she starts crying, and shit goes bad, you know. It's all bad. So when there's one scene where she tells him, oh yeah, there's this rich guy that is gonna take me on a cruise to the Caribbean, and you know, I'm probably never gonna come back because we're probably gonna get married after this. So she thought, like I said, that someone was gonna come pick her up, and she actually, I don't know what, but she actually only goes crazy when it's dark. If there's a light on, she's like normal, but like if the light is hitting her, she's normal. But if it's dark, and her room is always completely dark, so I guess it's like her fantasy or whatever. But she always has her room dark, and she just never, I guess, comes out of her room. And so when this guy comes back, her brother-in-law, he comes back because her sister, the one that's going insane, is gonna have a baby. So this guy is just going off on her, talking shit. Like, at first he pretends he cares, and you know, it was pretty funny because he's like, all right, someone's knocking on the door, I think it's your rich boyfriend. As soon as she like tries to cross by, this guy just takes her down, tackles her down, throws her on her bed, and she gets raped. I mean, they don't show the rape scene, but like, like our teacher told us in the actual play, you know, she got raped. And I mean, I thought it was pretty funny that they showed us like this movie, and you know, it was pretty sick. It was like, I mean, like the play was actually pretty sick. I mean, I'm not like fucking disturbed or anything like that. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, she got raped. Yeah, no, I mean, it was pretty bad, but at the same time, she was like not stupid, but she wasn't like crazy. So I mean, that was all bad. And for the second movie that they showed us, this movie they showed us in period A. It was my final class, last period of the day. So they were showing us this movie of how a little kid can change the world, or how anyone can change the world, I guess you could say. And it turned out with like this kid started a little, like, I guess, movement. It's called Pay It Forward. That's actually the name of the movie too. And again, I'm not promoting these movies. I just like, I mean, I like these movies, but I like the second movie, actually, the one I'm about to talk about right now. But at the same time, you know, they were alright. I mean, I just thought it was ridiculous that like they would show like a rape scene or something like going down. Like I'm gonna talk about the second one, what happens in the second one right now. So this kid actually starts like a whole movement of, if someone does something nice for you, you have to do 3 nice things for other people, random people, and they have to do 3 nice things, and the 3 people they did, I mean, it goes on forever and ever and ever. So this kid tries to change the world, and he's actually like only like 12, and to come up with this idea, you know, people were, I guess, just surprised that a little 12-year-old kid in middle school could come up with such a big idea. So one of the people he actually tries to help is his teacher, and his teacher, I mean, this kid was a genius. Like, I wish I was this little kid. He actually tricks his teacher into hooking up with his mom, because his mom was, I guess she was in like, what's it called, like rehab, or she's not in rehab, she's just trying to like get back on her feet because she's an alcoholic and she needs to stop because her kid wants her to stop. That little 12-year-old, I guess you could say, knows better, and he wants his mom to stop, and so he pretty much just he sets them up in a date. It was a blind date for his mom, and this kid was a genius. He pretty much tricked them into going on a date multiple times, and he pretty much played them the whole time. He actually got his teacher and his mom to sleep together. That was probably the funniest scene in the whole entire movie, because this guy, the teacher, is in his room, I mean in his mom's room, in the little kid's mom's room, and they just finished, I guess, sleeping together, and they smashed. Bottom line, they smashed, and you know, the kid just comes back. He sees his teacher pretty much in his underwear, and you just hear the little kid with his little voice just going, "It worked!" And you know, I mean, that voice, it was just hilarious, because he actually did get his teacher to sleep with his mom, and this kid was a mastermind. I couldn't believe what this kid was able to do, and pretty much how he was able to put together this entire plan, and all by himself too. What happened in the end, you know, it wasn't that great. You know, it was an alright ending. It was a really sad ending for a pretty decent movie. This movie was actually pretty good. It was one of the best movies, you know, they've shown me at school, that I've seen at school, in my opinion. And this kid actually dies at the end. He's actually trying to help one of the other people, one of his friends. One of his, I guess, goals was to help his friend not get bullied anymore. So he saw 4 kids bullying. He saw 4 kids bullying his friend, and he actually tried to stop it. Now, as he goes to stop it, it's like this little 3 older kids are picking on his friend, and he's probably, again, 12 like he is, and one of them pulls out a knife, and the 12-year-old, the main character, gets pushed into him, and he actually gets stabbed by accident, dies from that stab wound, and you know, that Pay It Forward movement, you know, actually, I guess you could say, changed the world in the movie. I don't know if a movement like that would actually change the world how it is now. You know, I wouldn't actually try. You know, I personally believe, you know, why do something good for another for no reason? Because I'm actually very selfish. I'm not gonna lie. If you guys really like this commentary, please don't forget to leave a like below. If you guys didn't leave a comment, dislike it and tell me why, you know, I can improve. Same thing as I always say, you know, there is going to be a subscribe button in the bottom left hand corner of your screen where the score is right now. You guys could go ahead and click that, and you guys could subscribe to my channel because subscriptions help a lot, and I know you guys enjoy them if you guys are watching. If you guys really did enjoy it, again, like I said, leave a like, comment what you guys liked about the video. Lates.